Hi students, welcome to plus one computer class. You know we already completed our chapter data representation and Boolean algebra. So in the previous video we discussed about how we are implementing other basic gates using NOR gate. Implement NOT gate using NOR gate and AND gate using NOR gate, and last one is OR gate using NOR gate. Okay, so that you already know. We can implement all the other basic gates using universal gate called NOR gate. Clear? Then, so in this video we are going to discuss that chapter again. That means we are going to revise that chapter to data representation and Boolean algebra. So we already know that this chapter consists of two sections. First section is data representation. How we are representing numbers. So we already studied four types of number: binary number, octal number, hexadecimal number and decimal number. And also we studied the conversion, number conversions, how we are converting number from one form to another. Then after that we discussed about data representation, how we are representing integers in computer memory. Okay, how we are representing integers in computer memory. Integer representation means if we are representing integers, then if it is a floating point fractional number, then we can represent using 32-bit format. That means exponent and mantissa format. And for representing integers we are using sign magnitude, ones complement and two's complement method. So these methods you already know for representing numbers. Okay, that is familiar to you, so that we are discussing in the first volume, that means in the first section. After that we discussed about Boolean algebra. Boolean algebra means actually it is a branch of mathematics. Actually we are dealing with Boolean variables, and also we discussed about various gates, universal gates and implementation of various gates and circuit representation of Boolean expression. Okay, so this is the overview of this chapter, and I am going to discuss, we already discussed some of the number conversions. The important questions of number conversion, and also through Google Meet also we discussed about fill in the blanks question also. So that section we already completed, number conversions. I think you know how to convert a number from one form to another. It's a direct question. If you know the method, then you can easily convert number from one system to another. Then in this video we are going to discuss some of the questions that means important level question that we didn't discuss. Okay, so we will start with our text back question. In your textbook, in your back side, sample questions are available. Some of the sample questions we already discussed. Then some important terms we are going to discuss. I already given write the numbers in ascending order, descending order. So if you want to represent numbers in ascending or descending order, first you want to convert that number into decimal, and then we are arranging that number into ascending or descending order. Clear? So it's very clear. Then next we are going to discuss, find out the integer which is represented as 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 base 2 in sign magnitude representation. Okay, which representation we are using? Sign magnitude representation. So here it is a binary number. Okay, here it is a binary number. So suppose you want to convert, actually this is the sign magnitude representation. So you want to identify which number is represented using this sign magnitude form. Okay. Then, you know what is mean by sign magnitude, for what purpose we are using sign magnitude? For converting an integer number into binary. Okay, for what purpose we are using? For converting an integer number into binary, we are using sign magnitude representation. If we are converting a decimal number into binary, then we can easily convert, you know how to convert decimal into binary by continuous division by base value and then group the remainders. Okay, what we are using? Continuously dividing by base 2 and then group the remainders. Okay, that we are using. But here the leftmost bit in sign magnitude representation, the leftmost bit is treated as sign bit. So here the leftmost bit is or leftmost number is 1. That means it indicates this number is a negative number. Okay, so we can easily identify if the leftmost number is 1, then it indicates it is a negative number. So that we already found. That number is a negative number. Then the remaining numbers 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. This number is the 7-bit binary equivalent of that particular decimal number. So you know how to convert binary to decimal. How we are converting binary to decimal? You want to multiply each digit with its place. That means base value and also its place. Then, so we can avoid the left 0, otherwise we can write like this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 0 into 2 raised to 6 plus 0 into 2 raised to 5 plus 0 into 2 raised to 4 plus 1 into 2 raised to 4 plus 1 into 2 raised to 3 plus 0 into 2 raised to 2 plus 0 into 2 raised to 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to 0. Like this. Because the leftmost bit is reserved as sign bit. So we are not using the leftmost bit. That leftmost bit indicate the sign bit. So we are taking the remaining 7-bit number 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, that means we are extracting the remaining numbers 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. This number we are using. Then after that we are multiplying that number with place value. So 0 into 2 raised to 6 plus 0 into 2 raised to 5 plus 1 into 2 raised to 4 plus 1 into 2 raised to 3 plus 0 into 2 raised to 2 plus 0 into 2 raised to 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to 0, like that. Okay, so we can write like this. So 0 into 2 raised to 6. Here it is 0 plus 0 plus then 1 into 2 raised to 4. What does 1 into 2 raised to 4 indicate? 1 into 2 raised to 4, that is 16 plus 1 into 2 raised to 3 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. 2 raised to 0, that is equal to 1. So 2 raised to 4 means it is 16 and 2 raised to 3 8. So we can write like this. What will be the answer? 16 plus 8. 16 plus 8 plus 1. 16 plus 8. What will be the value? 16 plus 8. 24 plus 1. 25. So which number we are representing using this? Minus 25. Okay, I think it is clear. Minus 20. So minus 25 we can represent using sign magnitude representation. You know how to convert a number into sign magnitude. First we are converting it into binary and make it as 7-bit binary equivalent, and leftmost bit is reserved as sign bit. So here 1 to represent minus. Okay, clear? So this kind of question you can expect. The number will be given in the question itself, but you want to convert it into its corresponding decimal number. Okay, then another question is find the dual of the following Boolean expression. Find the dual of following Boolean expression. A dot C plus A dot 1 plus A dot C. You want to find the dual of this Boolean expression. You know, according to principles of duality, each dot is converting into plus and each plus is converting into dot. Okay, so we can write like this. A plus C. What will be the answer? A plus C dot A plus 1. Instead of 1, 0. Instead of plus, dot A plus C. That means we are converting each plus operator into dot operator and each dot into plus. Then replacing each 0 by 1 and 1 by 0. This is known as principles of duality. Okay, what is it? Principle of duality. Then one more question is construct logic circuit for the Boolean expression. Boolean expression is A plus B complement dot complement plus B complement. A complement plus B complement. You want to construct a logical circuit for this Boolean expression. What is the Boolean expression? A plus B complement plus A complement plus B complement. Okay, what is this? A plus B complement dot A complement plus B complement. Clear? So we can draw the logic circuit diagram. So here the number of input is A and B. Number of input A and B. Then first one A and B. So here you want to take A complement and also B complement. Okay, so first one is we are finding A plus B complement. So first convert A into B into its complement. So after this we will get B complement. So we got the first two variable for the first expression, A plus B complement. So A plus B complement means, okay, so I will write it from here. So the Boolean expression A, B. Draw the two diagram. So in the first expression A plus B complement, A is already here, B is converting it into B complement. So now it is B complement. Then after that we are applying OR gate. Okay, OR gate. Then we will get A plus B complement. Okay, what is it? A plus B complement. After that you want to take A complement plus B complement. So here it is A. So taking one line from here, A. This is to represent A. And this also we can take. What does this represent? B complement. So A complement. A complement. So we got two lines. So from here or from this section I am accessing B complement and from this I am accessing A complement. Then after that, what is it? A complement plus B complement. Again one more OR gate. So after that we will get A complement plus B complement. So we got two expressions together. Okay, isn't it? Two expression. First A, B complement, A plus B complement. After that, first convert A into A complement. B complement is already present here. We can extract that from this line. And A complement plus B complement. Then, again, what is the final operation? AND operation. After AND operation, we will get what will be the final expression? A plus B complement dot A complement plus B complement. This will be the final answer. Okay, this will be the final answer. AB, A plus B complement, then after that A complement plus B complement. After that we will get the final answer. So after the line or after the final AND operation, you want to write the final expression. What is the final expression? A plus B complement dot A complement plus B complement. Okay, I think it is clear how we are drawing the circuit diagram. So like this, we can expect any kind of question for your examination. So you want to draw the circuit diagram neatly. Okay, hope you understood. These are the important questions from this chapter. I think the number conversion and also the subtraction also we discussed. So all these questions, okay, 3 questions I already given in this video. No, that 3 questions you want to write in your notebook, and also the circuit diagram. What is the question? Construct logical circuit for the Boolean expression A plus B complement dot A complement plus B complement. So these 3 questions you want to write in your notebook. There is no homework in this video. Post learning activity is not given, but these 3 questions you want to write in your notebook. Then if you are drawing the logical circuit diagram, please use scale and pencil and draw neatly. After each gate you want to write the expression, that means answer expression you want to write. Okay, clear? So hope you understood. These are the important questions from this. So from the next video onwards we are going to start the 3rd chapter. So hope you understood. The remaining section we will discuss in the next video. Okay then, thank you.